Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Enderal. This game, I've talked about it before, and I really wanted to play it, so I went ahead and got the Skyrim Classic, the old Skyrim, not the Special Edition, sorry. And I want to first start off by saying, listen to this soundtrack. Oh my. They put so much effort and so much work into this, and it shows. It sounds amazing. But without further ado, I'm starting here in the main menu, the title screen here. Not even title screen, just like background screen, I should say. But it looks amazing. I don't want to miss a single thing. I'm going to try and keep the editing down to a minimum. Except, you know, skipping, maybe traveling, some boring parts. Whether or not I'm talking in it or not, doesn't really matter. But I do want this to be as raw as possible so that we all kind of get a good experience with it. So let's go ahead and warning, SK memory fix is not active in your game. Make sure data SK infinity has default or higher under memory. If using mod organizer, try again, blah 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 blah. You can disable this warning from the. Okay, we might have to do that. We'll see. I'm just gonna play first, and we're gonna find out. So, boop. Explore Enderal. Boop. Boop. I'm making my own little waveforms. According to legend, the first ARPs were a young Eldarian. I can't even pronounce this. Eldarian. The memories of the Vandal experience is to power your attacks with. Oh, okay, so that's the loading screen. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Journal. This is your journal. Okay, so most of this is... He wants to tell me something important. So am I supposed to follow? This looks amazing. I'm speechless. 100% speechless. Wow. Wow. I don't even... What was that? I don't even know what to say. Oh no. What happened to her? I assume what her house is. Huh. So I don't even know what to say about this game. This mod is amazing. That's all I can say. I don't even know how to say anything. I guess continue on the path. Let's not prolong this anymore and let's continue on the path. There are lots of little sounds. Well, what is that? Okay, so it is still the same. That's good. I'm glad they didn't change too much. Scribbled note? Oh Lord, oh Maker. I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig on the currents of time. A sheep without shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive me for my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains, and I will bless us with your everlasting mercy. So, your wife was either killed or has previously passed away. That's what I'm getting from that. That would be her monument, I do believe. Wow. This game is already leaving me speechless, and I haven't really even started. Oh my god. Oh my Oh, jeez, you scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. Chicken! Hey, chicken, are you my dad? No? He's a... Why is there blood? Dad? Daddy? Why is there blood on the stump?
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
What am I looking for? No, I didn't find it.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
I am slightly confused. So, Mom isn't dead. That's not her shrine. Oh gosh, that scared me again. Hi there. It's kind of a creepy painting, but I'm gonna look around anyways. Close the door. Oh my gosh, that's... Oh, what the f... Is this gonna be one of those games? I am a little whiny bitch, that's for sure. What the fuck is going on?
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here.
This is creeping me out.
Right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But where's Mommy and sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us.
What the fuck?
You remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked man. Oh.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and click.
By the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies?
They're not lies. I don't remember doing it.
Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious.
I apologize for whatever that...
I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you...
Are you going to continue doing that? Sorry, I apologize for what my computer's doing. I have no idea what's going on with it, so...
And loving you like a father does. I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you.
Can I back up and run now?
Us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget.
What the fuck?
The dead don't forget.
Oh, please wake up. This has to be a nice nightmare, right?
Bring me the meat, you spoiled.
I would prefer if you didn't walk towards me.
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay, that was really creepy. That was not a nice day in summer. That was a very scary and creepy day of summer. Ah!
Let's begin with a question.
What's happening?
It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now,
I don't know.
let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago. With
So did
the
I-
death of the Lightborn.
Did I...
4,000 years
I'll just
they
wait.
reigned over this world. 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. To be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As
That's
such,
true.
this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
So do I play as that role? That's the question. Also, am I or was I a slave to someone or something, thus now trying to be free?
Quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Oh my god. Where?
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
It was a dream. Oh, thank God. But how much of it was true and how much of it wasn't? Alright, I'm just gonna say yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Well, apparently I do, because... you know... Well, I know what makes him think that, because otherwise I would not have these nightmares specifically from, you know, being accused of murdering my family. I apologize if you hear, like, my seat moving around. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but, however, at this point, I'm gonna say this, I don't know, maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make? Because it's already done, it's already past, it is the past. No matter what I say, do, or think, you cannot change the past. But what you can do is move forward and work to either, whether it's fix yourself or try and prevent other things from going wrong, whatever it may be, you just have to, you better yourself and others around you as you progress. Because the past you can't change. So I'm going to go with the middle one. And there's no point in blaming someone else, even if it was their fault. My logic, here we go.
None. You're right.
Exactly.
But, who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now.
Probably not.
It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
We couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyways. So we can either say it's not our fault that the trip that the ship is poorly guarded and that we couldn't have afforded it anyways, or we can repay our. I'm gonna go with the optimistic route here, instead of the more realistic route, just because it's been a pretty dark episode so far, and gonna brighten it up a little bit, just a little bit, and anything helps right now. Okay, as soon as we burn some. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one. This one seems like a good choice.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Okay, before I continue with this, if any of you saw it in the upper left corner, he said he liked that. So he tries to be optimistic. So that tells us a little bit about him. So for now, let's go through this. I might cut this part out real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that?
No.
Shit. Someone's coming.
Oh.
Nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat me.
I assume this is the crew?
Enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Man, smells like 4 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
That's not near us, is it?
Right. Black Guardian knows what the captain
No,
wants
okay.
for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
All right, and on that note, before we get into this, I'm gonna end this episode here. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but it is about that time. It's all the time I have for this episode. However, this game is looking awesome. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But regardless, I'm gonna save really quick. Boom. I'm just gonna go like that. All right, and when we come back, we'll be doing all of this stuff here. And with that said, if you want to see more videos coming out regularly, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video and would also like to see more of this game, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below what you think so far. And I think this is looking very promising. Very, very promising. And with that said, I've been Mr. Mendoza Gaming, and peace out.